Yo, what's going on YouTube, and welcome back to another Monster Hunter Cross video. Now, first up, before I get into today's topic, I am very sorry there hasn't been a Monster Hunter video for about a week. It's been really busy right now. I've been covering the launch of Destiny's Taken King, and it's just taken up so much of my time that I kind of had to put some other stuff on the back burner. But I am back now, and I'm catching up on some of the news. There has been a lot of stuff, and I appreciate this is a little bit late, but it was TGS last week. There were loads and loads of really cool new Monster Hunter Cross stuff, and I know there were also loads of weapon demos, or like the full versions of those, and I've got plans to break those down in a slightly different way to kind of talk about the different hunting styles like Bushido, Aerial, Striker, things like that. So expect to see those next week, but I still want to run you guys through this anyway, because this, what you're about to see, what you can see in the background right now, is a really cool new addition to the Monster Hunter series. Something I think you guys are going to like, something I'm definitely super excited about, so I'm going to bring it to you guys anyway. And also, yes, Mixed-Up Monday will also be back on Monday. Apologies for that one missing this week, but yeah, it's been super hectic. Hopefully you guys can forgive me, but let's get started. If you guys do enjoy this video and you do like this new feature you're about to see, then don't forget to drop a like on this video and also comment down below letting me know what you think. So, Nyantas. Now this was shown last week at TGS, and this new system basically allows you to play as a cat. Now it seems that, or at least kind of what I've gathered from the menus, Nyanta doesn't necessarily seem to be the term replacing all cats. It seems that Nyanta refers to the cat that you play as, because it's kind of like a combination of Nyan and Hunter, hence Nyanta. Because actually on the menu, some of the cats that you would say borrow or like hire, they are still referred to as Palicos, so I'm not sure whether they're going to use Nyanta and Palico interchangeably, or whether this is a system they're kind of like switching over. Either way, Nyanta is the term referred to as the cats that you can play as. They're said to be highly agile, they can perform loads and loads of support activities, and they're great at providing aid. Now if you look here, for example, this is where you can go to switch your Nyanta. One of the cool things here is actually just kind of getting to see the house. I mean, we haven't actually seen inside the building just yet, and this is one of the things I do like about, you know, seeing new Monster Hunter games when there's a new village, just seeing all the different new things, and we haven't actually seen the house yet, so this is clearly where we're going to be spending a lot of our time. I have been kind of getting a little bit bored of the one in Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate, just because we've been there for so long, so it's nice to see something new and fresh, but this is obviously the house in Bedouin Village. Now when you go to this menu, you can switch between hunters and cats as often as you want to, and these Nyantas can take part in pretty much everything the hunters can too. When you look on this next page, you can actually see that the kind of cats still have, obviously, some of the different abilities that we're used to from sort of Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate. So you have, like, at the bottom, the kind of attack one, then you have a defense one. The bag, I believe, is for sort of like stealing, so gathering more items from monsters. And the last one, I'm not entirely sure what it is, but either way, they've still got sort of, you know, stats that you are kind of familiar with. Now, when using this in single player, you can play as a Nyanta, and you can also hire 2 cats, just like you would if you're a hunter, so that way you can go out as a team of 3 cats if you so wished. And then also, when you're talking to the quest lady, the cool thing is you actually get to do all the quests that the hunter can do, so it's not like playing as a cat means you have some kind of dumbed down experience where you do like these small mini quests. You can actually do all the quests that the hunter can, and you also have some additional Nyanta quests on top of that. So in some ways, maybe you get a little bit more by playing as a cat, but either way, it's really cool to see that they haven't kind of like split them down the middle and just made it so you have to play like a different part of the game if you want to play as these cats. On top of that, they can also take part in all the Gathering Hall activities, which means if you want to go online and play with friends, you can also play as a Nyanta. And you can have any combination you want. So for example, here you can see 3 hunters and 1 Nyanta. Or in the next scene, you can see 4 Nyantas together. So obviously, if you want to do 2 and 2, 3 and 1, all 4, you know, it's entirely up to you. However you want to do it, however you want to play it, that is down to you. One thing I will say right now, that is going to bring a completely new dimension to our Sunday stream Egg Olympics. I can't wait to start doing Egg Olympics with cats only. That is going to be super hilarious. Now in combat, Nyantas don't actually have a stamina bar, which means you can dash as much as you like, and you can also dash with your weapon drawn. But if things do get a little bit hectic, you can also burrow underground. When it comes to gathering, they didn't actually say it in this particular video, but at TGS during the presentations they said that Nyantas are going to be faster and better at gathering. With the added bonus, they also don't need to bring pickaxes or nets or anything like that. They can simply gather whatever material they want simply by walking up to it and interacting with it. So really, if you want to do some serious gathering, you know, if there are some materials you really need, you're actually going to be better off changing to a cat and playing as a Nyanta. However, while they are good at gathering, they are not quite as powerful in combat. You can obviously still complete hunts with them, you know, that's not going to hinder you, but they are obviously not quite as powerful as playing as a hunter with all the fancy new hunting arts and the powerful weapons. And to compensate for that fact, they also have 3 lives before they actually cart. If you see at the top of the screen, you see those acorn icons, they are basically your lives. When you die, you'll eat one of these, you'll get back in the fight and you'll carry on, and then once you've used your 2 acorns, the next death will result in a cart. So it's effectively 3 lives per life. Moving on from there, Nyantas do, kind of like hunters, have their own special arts, but these are referred to as support arts. The first one is kind of like a powerful thrust that covers a lot of ground. Well, the second one lets you place like a trampoline, which gives you like a springboard to bounce off and then mount. And yes, as a cat, you can indeed mount. Look at the cats mounting the Agnactor. That is just hilarious. They also have a healing ability, and they also have this cleansing bottle, which seems to recover certain blades, as you can see here when they remove the snowman effect. And speaking of snowman, look at that cat snowman. That is just so awesome. And then finally, the last bit of the video, you can also use traps and tranks, so you aren't penalised for playing as a cat. And that's pretty much it. That is a quick look and a quick run through of the video that was uploaded the other day to the official Capcom channel showing off the Nyantas. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think of this and whether or not you're looking forward to playing as a cat. And take it easy. Catch you next time. Peace out.